Here's one of the latest interviews from Rock and Metal Revival. If you want to hear the whole show, go to rmrshow.com. There's brand new music from the band McClinton, and that is called Crumble on Rock and Metal Revival. And dude, I really like the sound of that.
Yeah, it's kind of modern, kind of kicking. Nice.
I like actual vocals. You know how we are about that.
Yeah. None of the Cookie Monster stuff. Which is nice.
Exactly. We want to
refreshing.
Exactly. Yeah. We want to welcome lead vocalist of McClinton, Michael McClinton, to the show. Welcome to the show, Michael.
Hi, how you guys doing?
It's a good day. I mean, it's good to hear some real rock and roll coming out nowadays instead of all the process stuff.
Yeah, we're not about the process stuff.
Nice.
If we can't do it on stage, we're not going to do it.
Exactly. Can you tell us, for our listeners, a little bit about McClinton and the history of the band?
Yeah, I mean, the band started in 2010, and then I've been through a few members. The current members have been with me for a year. The guys who I had before kind of left me when I was at my lowest point. I just had surgery on my legs in Florida, and they decided they were going to bail on me. And so I put this band together. I wrote this album with Paul Carabello from the Ataris, and we put the album out, and it just took off, and things have been going really well with it. So we decided so we're going to tour. We're going to do some touring.
Well, I read that in your band, each member of your band it takes part in the writing process. That's something that doesn't go on every day.
Absolutely, yeah. All the new stuff that's coming out from us is all pretty much each member of the band just taking it to their time to put their own input into the songs. And we kind of we don't argue. I don't think this band has ever argued once. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Nice, yeah. You don't want it to all blow up at one time. It's better to space that shit out a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So now I've seen. Go ahead.
We've kind of stuck with our. We kind of stuck with what we love doing, and it's worked for all of us.
That's good.
Well, I've seen that you've had some really cool opening slots for Ace Frehley and Striper and Dio Disciples and Kip Winger. That's got to be kind of a cool thing, getting your name out with such large acts like that.
Oh yeah, I mean it's cool. The only issue with us is down in New Jersey, that's pretty much all we could get. There's not many of the newer bands come through unless they're playing the city and stuff, and crossing the bridge and stuff like that's a little tough. When you're playing that. So and you spend more than you make going into the city. So yeah, we've opened up some great bands. Ace is we opened for Ace. Ace was great. Dio's Disciples, those guys are amazing.
I'd like to see them. I'd like to
Striper.
See them.
Yeah, no,
Striper,
Dio's Disciples. That would be a show you need to get out and see because they're amazing. Oni Logan is incredible, as you know from doing Lynch Mob.
Yeah.
So,
hearing him do Dio would be really cool, yeah.
Yeah, he does a really good job, too.
Nice.
So, yeah.
That would have been a cool show. So, where else are you? You guys got a tour coming up, right? Or you get?
We're on tour. We've been on tour for 2 months.
See, I'm right on top of everything here, man.
Yeah, see that? We've been out with...
Jerry can't read, man.
Yeah. I can only go by what I hear.
Yeah.
We started with Framing Hanley 2 months ago. Framing Hanley and Hardest, and then we jumped on with Saving Abel, and we're out with Saving Abel for a month, and now we're out with Red, Natalita's Way, and Bad Seed Rising, and those guys are insane.
Huh.
So now you're going to be you're in Tucson on Friday night, you're in Vegas on Saturday night, and then you head off to Salt Lake City, and then a big gig at the Whiskey A Go-Go.
Whiskey A Go-Go, yeah.
Very
one of my dream gigs. I mean, I've always wanted to play there.
Uh-huh.
And so when we got the schedule for the tour, I was like, no way. First thing I said to my bass player, Pete, was, we're playing the Whiskey, and he laughed.
Nice.
So you're going to do all the debauchery
and everybody in the world has gone through there. You mean Van Halen and Motley Crue. These guys, that's where they started.
Yeah.
And then I see you go back out with Art of Dying in July.
Yeah, yes, we're slated to go back out with Art of Dying in July. Yes,
that's gonna be busy.
There's no stopping for us. We don't want to stop.
Nice,
exactly.
It's tough business out there, man. You got to keep going. If you stop, man.
Yeah, and that's the way bands are making it nowadays. Is just touring.
Yeah, and then when we're done, we're actually going to go into the studio with David Ivory.
Okay.
who did Hailstorm's album, and we're gonna do another single to release another single. We're gonna just, instead of releasing something off the album, we're gonna release something new, something hard, something that kicks you right in the face.
Cool. That's what we want to hear.
Yeah. So whose idea was it to name the band McClinton?
Okay, here's the story.
That's what I want to know.
All right, we were called Full Circle, but when the band first came out, it was like right around the time that Creed's Full Circle album came out, and we were signing to an indie label, and the indie label was like, "No, everything's going to be about Creed, Full Circle." And my guitar player stood up and go, "Let's just call it McClinton." And before I got a chance to say no, it was done.
Nice.
They wrote it down. So
nice.
I was like, and afterwards I was like, "Son of a bitch."
So now you got to take that pressure
No,
of.
it's all on you.
Yeah.
It's all on you, man.
And honestly, it does. I mean, people are like, "Oh, this is about McClinton. This is about McClinton." I'm like, I don't know who you're talking about. Who the fuck's this McClinton guy? I have no clue.
God, he already sounds like Don Dokken.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Chris Daughtry,
Yeah.
the whole damn shit,
Well,
I don't want to fall into that category. We were busting balls. I was like, after the tour, let's change our name to our trailer. We have to wait for the airbags to fill up because we're in an RV. So I was like, let's just call it Wait to Fill Up.
There you go.
Well, hey, today I was listening through your previous EP called New Rising, and that's where Empty Silhouettes came from, and you guys got some pretty good accolades off that release.
Yeah, we did. Empty Silhouettes picked up a lot of accolades. That song was nominated for Rock Song of the Year through the IMEA Awards. I mean, we lost. We were runners up. It kind of sucked, but we'll take it.
Yeah, exactly.
But and then we met the new label that we're on, Julian Records, and they were like, "Well, what do you guys want to do?" And we're like, "We just want to go out on tour. That's all we want to do. We want to meet new people. This is all about the fans. If you can't, like when we play in New Jersey, I mean, I think we've worn ourselves out in New Jersey.
Yeah.
We played every show that's possibly played, and there's surrounding areas too, New York, Pennsylvania. And it comes time, it's like, all we want to do is meet new people and meet new fans, and that's all we've done on this tour, which has been amazing, because we're not making too much money on this, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
It's pretty much just to meet new fans and to, for people to familiarize themselves with us. And we've been very well received.
Cool.
Well, now we're out here in the middle of the Midwest, out here in Wisconsin, and the rock fans here are pretty diehard. Have you guys thought about getting out here to the Chicago, Milwaukee, Madison, Rockford area?
We want to play. I mean, we'll come out there and play. If somebody says, "Hey, look, we have a festival. You guys want to play?" We're there. Somebody says, "Hey, look, we have a club. You want to play?" Damn straight. We're going to go anywhere that people want to hear us.
Cool. Okay, very cool.
Now,
it doesn't matter.
Now,
even if it's a one-off.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Now, listening to Crumble, I was wondering if maybe you agree with me that maybe it could have benefited from adding some cowbell?
Every song should have some cowbell.
Yeah. Like not for the intro, not Mississippi Queen, just somewhere in there, tastefully done, of course.
Crumble, the way Crumble was kind of written was about, for example, you get people in this world who just walk all over you, they piss all over you, they do. But in the interim, karma is a real bitch. It's going to crumble down on you. So that's pretty much what the song was about. So we could have added some cowbell.
Yeah, somebody beating on something besides the drum. Yeah.
All right, Michael.
Oh my God. Hey, Rui, hang on. Let me ask my drummer. Rui, the guys on the radio think that Crumble should have cowbell in the beginning. He's speechless.
Yeah, it's like, we got a fever.
Yeah.
He's speechless.
Nice. Hey, you can always use that when he's talking too much. Hey, we're going to put some cowbell on that. Yeah, you better watch it, man.
You get into a band meeting and your drummer starts cocking off. Hey, we'll start putting more cowbell in there.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll come in after you're done and add cowbell to every track.
Cowbell every track. don't know about every track, but if you want to throw some in some of them, I'm good with that.
Well,
I'm very easy, man.
hey, your name's on the band, brother. We got to get
it's
your
on.
approval.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He must have approved it.
Really got to bring that shit up again? Really? I just told you I hate it.
Hey, Michael, can you tell our listeners where, if they want to hear your music or find out more about it or buy it, where can they get it?
Yeah, they can get it at McClintonMusic.com. They can get it on Spotify. All the electronic downloads places you can get the album. iTunes.
Amazon.
Yeah, pretty much anywhere. I mean, you can buy the album. If you want a copy of it, you can, and we'll sign it. You can buy it on online. The new website will be up within the next day or two.
Cool.
And it's got a great store. It's got a great look. We had one of the best in the industry come in and do a website for us. So,
nice.
We're trying to get the right things in place.
Cool.
But we can't do this without you guys. So we really appreciate you having us on.
Well, and also check out McClintonMusic on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's where I was
We're growing every day.
Cool.
All right, well, we're going to play the new single. This is called Crumble without cowbell. And we're going to turn it real up. And yeah, why don't we?
Okay.
No, we're going to play Empty Silhouettes,
Yeah, I was
aren't
going
we?
to say.
We didn't already play Crumble.
We came in with
You
Crumble,
know,
man.
I tell you what, I could quit drinking right in the middle of the day.
I got to quit smoking that, filling this room with smoke, man. You're getting that secondhand shit going on.
Hey, wait, I'm in Colorado right now. That's legal.
Dude, hey, pick me up something.
Get us a gift bag.
Wait, wait. You know what, dude? I really would, but I'm on my way into New Mexico, and I don't think they're going to like that very much.
Yeah, okay, all right. Well,
yeah,
we appreciate it. We appreciate
I would
the
do
thought.
it, though, in a heartbeat for you guys. I really would.
All right.
That's why I want to go to Colorado, man.
Okay, we'll road trip.
Yeah.
All right, here's Empty Silhouettes. Michael McClinton, you're welcome on this show anytime, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
To catch the whole show of Rock and Metal Revival, all you have to do is check it out on these affiliates. Mega Rock Radios on Saturdays from 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and on Uncontrolled Noise Tuesdays at 1 a.m., Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and on Saturday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern on UncontrolledNoise.com. And make sure that you leave them a message and tell them that you found Rock and Metal Revival on their stations. Enjoy this edition of Rock and Metal Revival.